Jasmine, and I'm here in Old Montreal, beautiful Old Montreal in the summertime. We've got a gorgeous day and a great podcast episode lined up for you, so stay tuned. Our feature of the month is our new Disciples 3, which is on its way to being made. It's still in development, but we're moving forward, so stay tuned. We just set up a new website for it with lots of new screenshots, a new video, a trailer, and a bunch of new images, and all the updates you need to know on this title. So come and visit it. The link is here.
Come on, now who's with me? No destination, just driving. Let's go someplace on the horizon, far away from the lies we lead today. Now sing it.
So visit us at the website below and download all the latest on Disciples 3.
So break out the beer and the cheap champagne. We'll never be.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.
We can feel alive. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, well, others get to go play. I'm stuck indoors here. What can I do? So, new, we have the Disciples 3 website. It's pretty sweet. If you haven't seen it, go check it out now. Tons of screenshots. We talk about units. We have a little teaser trailer. If you want to go check that out, it's pretty cool. So one of the cool new things we have is Call for Heroes Pomplic Wars. We set up a pre-order on our website, and if you order now, you get a free copy of Disciples. So if you haven't played Disciples yet, good time to pick it up. Great game, and then you'll be ready for Disciples 3, which is going to be even more awesome.
Town with nostalgia pouring out of us, we're lying on the grass.
Okay, let's talk about your family heritage. Do you think you were born to play baseball?
Wow, I was actually born to defeat the British Empire, but my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, Mary Queen of Scots, was extricated from the throne by Elizabeth I.
That's right.
So that was what I was destined to do.
Right.
And then I found out through the novel that just came out by Dan Brown called The Da Vinci Code,
Right.
that I'm a direct descendant of Jesus Christ. It was actually two Brits from the BBC that put that out there. So basically I was put on this planet to save mankind from himself, and in that to play baseball.
Oh, nice. There's a backup.
There's a backup.
There's a backup.
Well, baseball is the game that is used to keep the spirit and the body in order. In other words, you have to have a strong mind in a strong body and control your emotions. If you can do all three things at a perfect level, you can attain a level of perfection on this planet. In my problem, it's 2 out of 3. I got a sound mind and a sound body, and I just can't control my emotions. So I've been working on it.
99% of the human race can't control their emotions.
That's my other job.
All right, your father, your grandfather, your aunt, and your great aunt all played organized baseball.
Yes. My aunt's in the Hall of Fame. My grandfather played for the Hollywood Stars. We have pictures of him hitting. He hit a little bit like Ty Cobb, let go of the bat, hit off his front foot, was a line drive hitter, had a great arm. My aunt wasn't much of a hitter, but she was a hell of a pitcher.
She threw a perfect game.
Threw a perfect game in 1944, threw a no-hitter in 45, was injured in a serious collision at home plate and had to give up the game. Her mother, Hazel, my grandmother, broke her leg at 45, sliding into second base.
Wow.
So, and my dad played.
How was the second baseman?
I don't remember. I was 45. She was 90.
You're right.
Had to have been about 10 years before I was born.
All right. Here's another quote taken from your father, which I picked from RedSoxTimes.com. Son, you're joining the Boston Red Sox, a fine organization. Now, if you can pitch like we both know you can and keep your mouth shut, you'll end up being with them for a very long time. What did your father know that the rest of the world did not know?
He knew that when I opened my mouth, I was a flaming liberal, and thereby disruptive to the conservative forces of capitalism, and thereby a labor, Che Guevara slash Ginger Goodwin slash Samuel Gompers slash, all the great labor guys, and Frank Capra, if there's someone less fortunate than me, I will be with him. If there's someone incarcerated, I shall try and spring him. And that was the nature of my sensitivity, which is something my father doesn't have. But
And he told you this in the 1960s.
he told me this in '69. He says, you're Irish Catholic, you drink a lot, all you got to do is keep your mouth shut, you'll go far in that organization. And I said, as I always say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right. Okay, continuing on with the Red Sox, in the documentary, your teammate Fred Lynn summarizes your performance, but he adds a qualifier. For a left-hander in Fenway, that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe, what disadvantages does a left-hander have in that ballpark?
None. Left-hander has no advantages unless he's smart and knows how to pitch and can keep the ball to right field and right center field, where Freddie Lynn and Dwight Evans can catch the ball. Don't walk anybody, keep the ball in the ballpark. Line drives tend to be singles by right-handed hitters. If you can keep them from going into the screen, you have an advantage. But you've got to realize that the word left-handed, gauche, sinistre, and Italian, they're all evil words, and they are the mark of the devil, and thereby the nuns slap your left hand when you write with your left hand.
Was your hand slapped?
My hand was slapped many a time,
Were you ever told to pick up the pencil in the opposite hand?
It just forces your left hand to come into this crippling mode that just kind of goes up.
Road trip, the details I don't know yet, but let's get ourselves away from the city. Come on, now who's with me? No destination, just driving. Let's go someplace on the horizon, far away from the lives we lead today. Now say